Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about the prototype from Poppy Playtime. Here's an interesting question that I don't think I've even seen anyone ask. Who made the prototype? For the previous chapters in the game, the answer could be summed up with the obvious: it was Playtime Co, or perhaps even Elliot Ludwig himself. However, in Chapter 3, the penultimate videotape you pick up does have a conversation between one of Playtime Co.'s scientists and the prototype.
Log code 24459. In relation, experiment 1006. The prototype. Stubborn as he is, and always silent with each passing session, I'm still uncovering fresh data nonetheless. Today's discovery. End of log.
Ready to talk now, are you? I possess
a question.
Go ahead.
Do you feel anything?
This question referred to what exactly?
You stick us, beat us, tear at flesh. Do you feel it?
There's a secret inside you, 1006. Valuable beyond all measure. I cut and prod and burn at it, and I get closer with each session. So speak, or don't. Fight, or give in. Regardless, I learn something new about you every day. It excites me. Thank you. You thank me? Absolutely. I learn something new about you every day.
The scientist cuts and prods and burns at the prototype daily and subsequently learns something new about the prototype daily, almost as if he, and presumably everyone else, doesn't fully understand what the prototype is and how it works. One would think that if Playtime Co. created the prototype, there would have been ample documentation about the creation process and the discoveries made. After all, they've documented their human rights abuse against the children, they've documented Elliot Ludwig's initial experiments with poppy flowers and resurrecting the dead. And yet, when it comes to the prototype himself, this scientist seems to operate as if there's no extra experimental information. There was nothing written down, nothing to reference and learn from without interacting directly with the prototype's body. Consider that one of the milestones for creating Huggy Wuggy here was his obedience. He listens and follows orders, implying that was not the norm for things made from the prototype and had to be something that was figured out later on. And yet, one of the things about the prototype that makes it remarkable is it doesn't need to eat, whereas the other creations like Huggy or Mommy or Catnap and so on do need to eat and do feel sensations of hunger. If Playtime Co. created the prototype, wouldn't not needing to eat be the default that they would eventually have to figure out how to avoid? However, if the prototype wasn't made by Playtime Co. and instead made by some unknown yet to be revealed third party, it would make sense why they were able to figure out obedience but weren't able to figure out not needing to eat and not being hungry. You can think of it almost like analogous to those conspiracy theories about how we've made technological advancements from studying alien technology. We don't have the capacity to travel the stars, but we were able to learn some things and make some technological leaps by working backwards and figuring out how this mysterious unknown technology works. Now, assuming this theory is true, it still then comes a question of who made the prototype, and the answer is, I don't know. There's no real information about a third party that would be capable of making such a creation. If I'm correct, that might even be one of the things that gets revealed in Chapter 4, having set up the possibility or prospect that a third party made the prototype in Chapter 3, as demonstrated by the existence of this video. In any case, that's just something that's kind of been on my mind since the chapter came out, and I don't think I've seen anyone else mention this possibility, though I'll admit I haven't exactly been searching out for any evidence of someone else mentioning this possibility, so I figure I'd make a video on it and let the Poppy Playtime fandom consider it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video that gave you something to think about and otherwise entertained you. Take care.